Hi guys, again this is Kia and I am here so that I can give you ladies a review about Dr. George's here in Miami, Florida. As you've seen this morning, I started this out with you guys by coming on and literally letting you know that I was going in for surgery. Plain and simple, just because when I was doing my research and trying to find like videos and stuff for Dr. George's, it was hard. And I wanted to know everything, like tell me everything. So I'm gonna be the one to tell you everything. I'm gonna let you know from the day I booked surgery, literally to the days of surgery, and as I go, through this process. And I'm letting you know that today is my surgery day, and I'm up, I'm moving, I'm cool, I'm okay. And it's surprising to me because starting off, I was really, really sore, and I was in pain when I got out of the recovery room into the car. So I'll let you know each process, step by step of what it was like, and how it went. So, surgery was originally scheduled for 8:30. I arrived at the clinic about 7:45 this morning, June 10th, 2020. And when I got in, instead of going upstairs to where you would go for pre-op, surgery is downstairs. So I went in, checked in. It was a few ladies in there waiting for massages because they had surgery yesterday. So today was their pre-op and massage. So, I didn't get called back to the back until about 10:15. I get to the back, even though surgery was at 8:30. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna let that bother me. I gotta stay cool. So I gotta keep this blood pressure down because it was up yesterday, and I got time for them to be like, fuck that, you ain't getting no surgery. No. So I'm like, okay. I get to the back immediately. My throat. Due to the breathing tube, sorry. But immediately I had to pee. And because I hadn't eaten or drinking anything since 10:30 yesterday, June 9th. So I couldn't have anything beyond that time because I had a morning surgery. You can't have anything on your stomach with anesthesia. So I go pee, they do the drug test and the pregnancy test to ensure you're not pregnant and that you are not on drugs because they will cancel your surgery. So we did that. I go into the room. They come in, they take my blood pressure. She sets up a IV in my right arm, my right hand. And it wasn't bad, it was just really bad. But she just started fluid, so she didn't do anything. It was like a CNA or CMA, whatever it is here in Miami, don't know. But she did that. She talked to me a little bit, asked me, was I excited? Did I have anyone here with me? Which I do. I brought my mom and 3 of my friends. And we just rented an Airbnb, and my mom is here to take care of me for things that I cannot do because there's a lot that I can't do. Even though I'm up standing, moving, walking, I'm okay. And listen, I'm only gonna do what I can do. I'm not gonna force it, I'm not gonna push anything. But I wait in the actual room where they set you up. And it's just like a little private doctor's room. So I wait there. Dr. George's comes in about 10:45. And he's like, okay, well, nice to meet you. I've heard a lot about you due to the fact that I am a lupus patient. So I've been really in contact with them, ongoing, just because I booked my surgery literally May 4th. May 2nd. I had less than 45 to 50 days to get everything done. Everything. Medical clearances from 3 doctors and blood work, everything. Pay my balance, everything. So I'm like, okay. He's like, I have some concerns about as far as after surgery with me clotting because I have a history of clotting with my actual lupus. So that was a major concern and as well for me because I have children. I don't want to be away from them. So I needed to cover all bases. We talk. He looks at my body. Now, originally, I've had 3 children. And I'm 30. You know, I'm not old. I'm a nice age. But I get sick every time with my pregnancy due to the lupus. So I had fat hair in the midsection, which was normal. And then I'll put up the picture, but there was none of this here. None of this. And I have a small butt. So he's like, okay, well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take out all we can. Maximum amount of fat that we can remove is 4 liters. But I'm going to try to get everything I can out of you. I'm like, okay. So he leaves. Literally, the anesthesiologist comes in, talks about it, lets me know that I had to remove my 2 index fingers only. It is true that they would like for your nails to be off, but you can have them done. Either have short index fingers or just remove them. Don't get anything on it. Just because those are the fingers that they use when they put you under so that they can keep track of the pulse and make sure that everything is okay with you. So I removed them. It hurted like hell because it was fresh, but got it done. I went in for surgery at 11. They did let me know that my surgery would be about 1 hour and 30 minutes to 2 hours, and that there's an hour recovery time in the post-op that you would need to do before being released. So I went in at 11, and the first thing I do when I lay on the table, I pray. They begin to put the oxygen on, and as they're putting on oxygen, saying take deep breaths, starting the anesthesia medication in my arm, in my hand, then I begin to pray. I have children. Again, I want to go home to my children after the surgery. So I'm under, everything went as planned as you see. I did wake up in the recovery room with the chills and literally like shivering, and my body went into like a small panic attack just because that's how I react every time to anesthesia. But it was okay. My mom was already there waiting, her and my friends. So I hear the, CMAs yelling, she's up. So they helped me get out of the bed, off of the table, into a wheelchair, or out of the bed into a wheelchair. I get wheeled out in my faja. I do have this t-shirt on just because I don't have a bra underneath this, and I was more comfortable that way. But I came out with my faja on and my robe, because you have to wear a robe when you go into surgery. You are only to report in a robe with a bra and panties. That's it. So after that, we get in the car. The worst part of this, just because my body was in so much shock still, because I woke up shivering and quivering and just all unsteady. So the worst part for me, I was in pain. But if you have children, that pain is nothing like having a child, especially natural, okay? So I was sore. I was only hurting where they put the incision. So in the bottom of my butt here, right here, I'm really sore because I got my cheeks in the bottom poked. And then right here, because I have little bitty marks from my gallbladder removal. So he used those same spots in my belly button. And under my breast, no problem, because I paid, like I said, for that extra back fat off of the bra here to be removed. Just because that right there, that had to go. And that's not included in your Lipo 360. Everything from here down, actually the middle of here, so about here down, was included in lipo, and my entire abdomen and my sides. He gave me hips. He sucked this out. Now I am swallowing, but he sucked it out. He did a really good job, so I'm really excited to see, once everything is healed, what my final results are. Ultimately, I didn't want to do this as a long video. I just wanted to let you know. Now, main thing, please, when you get surgery, buy extra strength Tylenol. it's a lifesaver. I got out of the surgery. Again, I was sore. My Percocets, the day prescribed, were not going to be ready until 3:30, 4 o'clock. I was out of surgery at 2. Wasn't going to work. So I took 3 ultra strength Tylenols. I did have a piece of a gummy. Sorry, I did. And I've been okay. They don't want you to lay down. If you lay down, you will be stiff. You will hurt. Do not do it. I don't recommend it under any circumstance. What I would advise is to take those Tylenol, and I ate the gummy maybe about an hour and a half after. So I took the extra strength Tylenol. I had to sit over the seat like this, kneel, as we drove away. And then I came in the house. I walked. I'm leaking. As I walked, it helped to loosen that sting because of the skin being so tight from surgery. And sorry, I have to do like this. So it loosens that skin. Sorry, I'm back. From being so tight and feeling so just like